Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I have just made myself my second cup of tea of the day. Sorry, my voice is so croaky this morning. I don't know why. But I just woke up with such a croaky voice. I thought we could spend the day together. We've got some really cozy to do today at home, so I can't wait to spend the day with you. So I have cracked on with all of my morning jobs, just so I am not repeating myself in terms of vlogging. Because whenever I vlog, I sometimes repeat the vlogs, and I just wanted to change up like the intro and just change it up a little bit. So instead of starting around about like first thing in the morning, going through like my morning, doing washing up, having breakfast, all of that, I thought we could change it up slightly and just start mid-morning. So it's just gone 11 o'clock. I have made myself my second cup of tea. If you could hear like a noise in the background, like some kind of like fighting noise, that is because my sister is playing the Xbox. It's got Harry Potter, well, the Hogwarts Legacy Xbox game. She's also got the Harry Potter Quidditch game. I've made myself a cup of tea. I've got on with some washing up, and as I was saying, like, I don't really like. I like obviously taking you along with me like the whole day, where we start from the beginning to the end. But I do like to change it up a little bit, and I just find when I'm editing that, like the same old, it does get a bit like repetitive, a bit boring to edit. And anyway, I'm gonna go into the living room to drink my cup of tea before it goes cold, and then for lunch, since I yesterday made a lasagna at college, so my sister and I are going to eat that for lunch. We've got a order coming. Well, my mum's got an order coming from, I believe, Wayfair that we've got to be in for. Charlie's on the Xbox. I want to read a bit of my book today. And yes. This is Charlie's lunch that she made at college. So the lasagna she made, I've just added some cucumber and
significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn, and when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed, clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn.
good afternoon. I have just been reading my book actually. I have said this multiple times in the last like few vlogs, that I want to get back into reading, and I feel like I am slowly getting back into it. I haven't honestly been reading this book every single night. However, I have been reading it a little bit more than I would. Like, what it would happen, and what happens with the Christmas Eve book as well, is I will get a book from the library, read it for a few nights, not pick it up again for a few like weeks, and then in that time, like it is due to go back. There's only a week to finish it. I'm not going to get it done in a week. I overread, I don't, because I don't take it to college. I don't read on the bus. I can't read on the bus. I have actually seen people reading like on the buses, on trains. I can't do that. Um, so like I can't take it with me. The only time I could do it is at bedtime. So I was reading that Christmas book that I got out of the library before Christmas. Uh, Pretty much all the way to like quite recently. I'm only on chapter 10, and as I said, I don't really read this book every single night. Even though I would love to, I just forget, or I'm just either super tired and I just won't get into bed, or I'm literally too lazy to actually put my phone down, and I just end up just like reading over TikTok, not reading. And so I did actually just put my phone down for an hour, read a few of my chapters. What I like about this author is the fact, so this author is Francesca Brosi. What I like about her is the fact that she writes in detail. I love authors that write in detail, like of what they're wearing, where they are, what's happening. Um, I'm I'm that person. Um, Dinner duties. So we're gonna head downstairs and I'll show you what we're having for dinner, and then I'm going to have a little shower and get PJs. So for dinner, we're going to be having this Greek stew. So it is beef and tomato stew. I will not be pronouncing the Greek name of this. We're going to be having this with carrots and mashed potato. I'm going to pop the carrots on in a bit that Mum's prepared for me. That's over here. And I've got to put the mash on as well. But my mum has pretty much prepared the whole of this dinner. All I've got to do is just obviously keep an eye on it, put the vegetables in, and put the mashed potato on. Well, the potatoes to turn it into mashed potato, and yeah. I did a what I eat in the day, and it looked like the picture of the food that I did for dinner. It was like I think it was. I know it was a risotto because we had rice, and I know it had peas in it. And I think it was a chicken risotto or something of those like lunch. Fished it up, and it just looked like goop, and it did not look appetizing at all. And I did it on my TikTok as well. So it was a YouTube video and a TikTok, and I had a comment saying, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "It's food. How do you dish it up? Like, it's in a bowl. Like, how would you make it look nice in a bowl?" I having to dish up 4 people's, well, 3 others, and I didn't want it to go cold. We'll link that video in below because it does actually show you what I normally eat on a daily basis in terms of like when I go to college. Only, obviously, as I said, the only meal that really changes is dinner time. And when I do, I've said this multiple times this year, last year, but when I do have my own home, videos like that will be, I don't know, will be more of an occurrence, especially either on TikTok or on Instagram, because I love filming them, but I don't really like eating in front of like the camera. So what I thought I could do is make it on camera, maybe show you the food like on its plate, especially if I'm like working from home, because it would be like easy because it would be on the plate anyway. Where if I've got to go into the office, as if I'm taking it food with me, it'll be like in a lunchbox, and that does not look aesthetically pleasing, because sometimes you're just shoving it into a lunchbox, aren't you? But I will show you making my breakfast, do a little montage of making breakfast, but I won't actually like sit and eat it with you. Just show you like my bowl or my plate of toast or something like that. And obviously I could do it now. However, my mum does all the cooking majority of the time. I don't really get involved in the cooking. I do, like, I can cook and stuff, like, parents have actually, well, my dad's mum, R.I.P., she has, like, taught pretty much everybody except from, like, my aunties and my mum, like, how to, like, cook and stuff. Like, obviously, she has, like, shown her, like, how to do, like, how she would do things, and there's this lighting. It's okay. I've changed the settings back down. So in my last vlog, I did say that I changed the settings to 2.7K. 2.7K. When I was uploading my content, it all managed to get across. And it is in my editing app ready to be edited, so I could actually film my vlogs in at that, but my battery kept dying quite a bit quickly, so I just thought if I do it on HD but full, it will make my content a bit, like, the quality of my content hopefully a little bit better. And in this light, because it normally would do the same thing that it does in my bedroom when my lamp is shining on the camera, it goes like that tingy, like, yellow, but I feel like this is fine because before slowly hopefully getting my content a little bit better in terms of quality, and also like my editing skills. I watched a vlog from I think it's my third vlog that I posted on YouTube, and it is one of the crappiest things ever. It half the videos, there's loads of pauses, there's loads of and I now like slowly cut those out, and I do leave in a few just because I'm obviously not perfect. No one's perfect. Even like the big editing people that have, that work for the BBC, they're not perfect as well. Yes, they might have a degree, so they know what they're doing, they know what they're talking about. But for a beginner, I still call myself a beginner. I think it's not too bad, to be honest. I'm slowly changing ways on how I do things for my vlogs. Like when I would film a video. Doesn't matter however I filmed it, and I think also like my filming has also changed as well. But what I would do is I would pop you guys right in the corner, and so you can see the whole kitchen, for example. Like, let's say I'm cooking, I will stick you quite far so you can, well, not too far, but like quite far so you can get the whole of me in as well, and I would just speed you up. But now I like to take my time and chopping it all down and take things out. So yes, I do speed a few of my clips up, but majority of the time it is literally chop chop chop. But yeah, also talking about vlogging, as I said, we are going to Scotland in Easter this year instead of going in October. We didn't go last year, but that was just because family reasons, but also book it around about now. We booked it early this year because obviously Easter holidays is because if we were in October, we would normally book it now, but due to my grand passing away and stuff, we didn't get round to it, and my dad was also going to a new job, so we didn't want to jinx anything, and booked it at the end of this year for October, for Easter. I'm really excited. I have got so much content planned in my mind that I want to do. I'm going to do obviously day in the life on TikTok. I'm going to do like a few little videos over on Instagram, but the majority of that's going to be photos. I'm one of those people when it comes to content. I like to only I like to, obviously I like to vlog and I like to film things like that. However, I do like to like limit the content that I film because it is a bit tiring. It is a bit time consuming as well. Like trying to get the perfect angle or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a few bits to my Instagram, and I do actually have a no a what's it called, a highlight on my Instagram called daily vlogs. So that's where I'll be posting my like little daily vlogs on there rather than actually on my feed. Posting like little photos, like loads of photos over my Instagram in beige areas, neutral areas, vlog. I've got a big idea. I'm not doing a different like what I would normally do. Like I'm doing a week in my life in Scotland, and I just find it's a little bit easier. I can just pick up the camera whenever I want. I don't have to then be always filming, even though I will in some cases. I don't really want to have to spend an evening trying to get a video out ready for you guys.
When we finally sober, they'll be gone.
It is now, I think it's about like 9:30. I have got myself ready for bed. I'm just about to do my evening skincare and then actually get into bed. Dinner. I didn't get a clip of the finished project. I just wanted to eat it. It was so good. My dad actually came in to mash the potatoes because I can't mash potatoes. I before and it doesn't get it to be as fluffy as how Dad can get it. Like Dad can get his mashed potatoes. Just brush my teeth, get into bed, and I'm actually going to go to read for a bit and then go to sleep. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on, or I might vlog this weekend, I might not. So I'll see you guys Monday.